In the mega deal of Blackstone's acquisition of PAG shares, Blackstone was represented by bySimpson, Thacher, and Bartlett LLP, where PAG was represented by Jones Day Law Firm. Jones Day has a revenue of approximately $2.45 billion in 2021. It has branches or representative office in Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, and like all law firms practicing international law in the communist China, Jones Day has had close dealing with many state-owned enterprises, with major clients including key companies such as Hikvision, China Eastern Airlines, CICC, and the Bank of China International. Jones Day has also been a talent pool for legal matters during the Trump administration. In the few months between President Trump's victory in November 2016 and March 2017, at least 14 Jones Day lawyers were appointed to work for the administration. Among them was Noel John Francisco, who was the Solicitor General of U.S. Department of Justice from September 19, 2017 to July 3, 2020, and was the DOJ's number 4 person in charge of government litigation matter in the U.S. Supreme Court. Francisco joined Jones Day's Washington, D.C. office in 2005 and was chairman of Jones Day's government regulatory practice before joining the U.S. Department of Justice. In addition, Jones Day's partner, Don McGahn, was a senior White House staff member personally appointed by President Trump. His responsibility including advising President Trump and his administration on all legal issues and overseeing the work of the White House counsel's office. He was the leader of team attorneys who conduct the administration for President Trump and the White House office. Born June 16, 1968, Don McGahn received his LLB from Widener University School of Law in 1994 and his LLM from Georgetown University Law Center in 2002. From 1999 to 2008, McGahn entered politics as the chief counsel to the National Republican Congressional Committee. In 2008, Don McGahn was nominated by then-President George W. Bush Jr. to join the Federal Election Commission as a Republican member, serving from June 24, 2008 until September 2013, a 5-year term. After leaving the Federal Election Commission, Don McGahn returned to his previous job at Barton Box LLP, a prominent Washington lobbying firm. In 2014, following the acquisition of Barton Box LLP, Don McGahn joined Jones Day as a partner, where he was responsible for the legal aspect of government regulation. He also served as outside counsel to the Committee on House Administration during the 113th and 114th Congresses, and as general counsel to the National Republican Congressional Committee. After President Trump succeeded in the White House in 2016, Don McGahn, a Republican lawyer, logically became the senior legal advisor to the Trump White House team, leading the entire team of lawyers in President Trump's and the White House offices. Don McGahn brought 5 former colleagues from former Jones Day law firm into the White House with him, forming a legal team with him in the center. In June 2017, President Trump was lobbied in various ways by the Chinese Communist Party to hold an internal White House meeting to try to deport Mr. Guo, which was promptly stopped by then Attorney General Sessions, Mr. Bannon, and others. Although Don McGahn's attitude on the deportation of Mr. Guo Wengui was unknown, it was clear from the fact that President Trump was ready to sign off on the matter that Don McGahn was not giving professional and proper legal advice. Sessions resigned on November 7, 2018, at the request of President Trump. Sessions' Chief of Staff, Matthew Whitaker, took over as acting Attorney General and remained in that role until the end of the term on February 14, 2019. Matthew Whitaker, born October 29, 1969, was former football star and a 2009 inductee into Iowa High School Football Hall of Fame. Whitaker received his JD from the University of Iowa in 1995 and went on to work for several regional law firms. In June 2017, Whitaker began writing for CNN and came to attention of the White House for his strong support of Trump. In July 2017, White House counsel Don McGahn interviewed Whitaker and subsequently invited him to join Trump's legal team. Whitaker joined the U.S. Department of Justice in October 2017 after writing a CNN op titled "Mueller's Investigation of Trump Goes Too Far." As Chief Staff of Attorney General Sessions, Whitaker has received the full support of White House office staff and senior advisor, especially Don McGahn, who interviewed him in the first place. After leaving the U.S. Department of Justice in 2019, Whitaker quickly joined a law firm called Greaves Garrett, which appeared a few months later in the June 2019 case of Eastern Profit Corporation Limited was Strategic Virgin US LLC, representing two fraudsters, Michael Waller and French Wallop, in a lawsuit against Mr. Guo Wengui in a legal stalking case, and it was Chinese Communist agent Bruno Mu who paid for their legal fees. Don McGahn's wife Shannon McGahn was also a regular on Capitol Hill for 15 years. In 2013, Shannon became the committee staff director for House Financial Service Committee Chairman Jeb Hanseling, which oversees the entire U.S. financial service industry, including the insurance, banking, and housing sectors. Since Hanseling chairs House Financial Service Committee from 2013 to 2019, his tie to Wall Street was so strong that he joined UBS immediately after leaving office as Executive Vice Chairman of UBS Americas. In 2015, UBS assisted the Chinese Communist Party in the forced sale of Mr. Guo Wengui's share in Haitong Securities, and Ms. Guo's case against UBS was formally filed in London, England in 2022. In March 2017, Shannon McGahn joined the U.S. Department of Treasury as a key advisor to the new Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. Mnuchin worked at Goldman Sachs for 17 years and was a pro-communist figure on the original Trump team. After President Trump's 2020 election lost, Mnuchin found Liberty's strategic capital, raised $2.5 billion, and most of the money came from sovereign wealth fund in the Middle East, including Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. Both the leading U.S. law firms, UBS, Goldman Sachs, and Saudi Sovereign Fund, all have deep and extensive cooperation with the Chinese Communist government and corporations, and have huge financial interests in China. Therefore, the many lawsuits against Mr. Guo are by no means a coincidence, and all indications are that the CCP has infiltrated American justice through these top law firms in the U.S. Behind the pack stalking of Mr. Guo is the CCP. This is a fight to death between Mr. Guo and the CCP and the real culprit in the American judicial system. Justice will prevail.